Hi, my name is Malcolm and I'm a PSLE Science Specialist here at the Pique Lab. Welcome to another episode of PSLE Science Made Simple. In this video, I'll be going through a past year examination question on the topic of plant cycle. I've also prepared this question for you to download for free by clicking a link in the description box below. So, let's get started. Question 3. Bob conducted an experiment using two similar plants. He removed the outer ring from the stem of one of the plants as shown below. Now, they mentioned that the food-carrying tubes were removed while the water-carrying tubes remain in the stem. However, for the other plant, they mentioned that both the food and water-carrying tubes were left intact in its original state. Now, after some time, the two different plants produced fruits of two different sizes as shown below. Now, taking a look at fruit A and fruit B, can you tell me which fruit is larger in size? We can see clearly that it is fruit A which is larger than fruit B. Now, if fruit A is larger in size, do you think that fruit A contains more food or less food? Yes, fruit A contains more food. So if fruit A contains more food, that means somehow the plant is transporting more food which can be stored in fruit A. So, in order to find out which plant is transporting more food to the fruit, let's take a look at what happens when only the food-carrying tubes are removed. Now, all of us know that the food-carrying tubes helps to transport food. So, where is food made in the plants? We know that food is made by the leaves of the plant. And afterwards, where does the food go to? The food is transported from the leaves to all parts of the plant. So, as the food is being transported, now do you think that the food can be transported past the point where the outer ring was removed? In this case, since the food-carrying tubes are removed, this means that food cannot be transported down to the roots. Now, if the food cannot be transported down to the roots, now what is the plant going to do with all of that extra or excess food? Now, this excess food will then be transported to other parts of the plant. Now, based on the diagrams we have seen so far, what are the other parts of the plant where food can be stored? Yes, food can also be stored in the fruits. So, all of that food that was meant for the roots, now it is going to be transported to the fruits instead. So, let's write down. There is more food transported to the fruit of the plant. So if there is going to be more food that is transported to the fruit, now what would happen to the size of the fruits formed? Would they be larger or smaller in size? Yes, they would be larger in size. So we can write that there are larger fruits formed. So taking a look at fruit A and fruit B, now fruit A must have come from which plant? Is it the one with the food-carrying tubes removed or the one with the food-carrying tubes intact? In this case, we know that fruit A must come from the plant with the food-carrying tubes removed. Now, what about for fruit B? Now, let's see what happens for the other plant when the water and food-carrying tubes are both intact. Now, if the food-carrying tubes are intact, can the food be transported down to the roots? Yes, right? Which means the food that was transported to the roots, it will not be transported to the fruits instead. And as a result, would there be more food or less food transported to the fruits? Yes, there would be less food transported back to the fruits, which means the size of the fruits formed would be smaller. And in this case, which fruit is smaller in size? It is fruit B. So we know that fruit B must have come from the plant with the food-carrying tubes intact. Now in this question, they ask which of the following most likely matches the fruits to the plants. Now we already know that the fruit of the plant with the outer ring of the stem removed is fruit A, and the fruit of the plant with the outer ring of the stem intact is fruit B. Therefore, if we match these to the options, the correct answer should be option 2.
Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you found this video useful, do give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to check out more videos by us, do click on the links on the right hand side. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!